You got glasses. Congrats. Now you can see me in all the more 4K resolution that my stream is not in. The first thing that we're going to be doing tonight is this idea that I've been brewing kind of. I'll be real. I came up with it yesterday. Went on vacation. Got a tattoo. Recently made me think. There's some good stuff here that I want to just talk. I have a few tattoos, and I recently got a new one, and I was like thinking about just how tattooing is in a sense art. You are taking someone's art and you're throwing it onto your body, permanently leaving it there. In that, do you know what that takes a lot of, to take someone's art? Some person that you may or may not have met before, or maybe you do know this person, but just having the trust to let them put a needle to cause your skin to be permanently altered, and then to have that pain initially. Do you know how much faith that takes in that person? And that I was thinking about this the other day. I was looking at my candle. I'll show you in a chat in a second what I got, my candle. When I was looking at it, I was like, oh my goodness. I have a lot of faith in my tattoo artist that did the candle. I can't say the same for this other tattoo artist. The other two tattoo artists I've had do my stuff. But I have faith in that one artist that she is going to take care of my body and not just do like crap. Because like you can in tattooing, you can have good art like this. That's beautiful. Look at the shading. Look at just the art, the texturing, the shading, the almost lifelike, the life in the art. Also some of these simplistic ones of just like having that small of a tattoo that takes a deft hand. You have to have trust. You have to have faith that is going to work out. Do you know how much trust and faith that takes for you to go through to be able to do that? And obviously there are cases like here we can look at that one is just a bad tattoo, maybe not bad art, but that one that why would you get this tattooed, chat? Why? And this, like, obviously you were wanting to have a dog tattoo, but yeah, that's is this supposed to be a dog? Maybe it's supposed to be a Camp Panther. It kind of looks like a Black Panther back in the day, during the 60s and whatnot. He kind of looked like that. That was an interesting time. And then here's some other ones. It's just like, but here we got some very interesting. That's supposed to be Michael Jackson, Obama. I don't know who that green guy is supposed to be. That green guy is your artist that you're putting your skin into. You have to have trust in them that they're going to not only put their best foot forward, but they have your best interests at heart. And I know stories of artists that don't necessarily have your best interests, or they don't necessarily care to put their best art forward. So then, why do we do this though? Why would we put our trust in this person that we may not fully know or understand? Why is that? Why do we do that? And that's where I was thinking about it as I was looking at my previous tattoos. I was looking at like this. So this is my cross tattoo. I know, as you can tell, it's not really good. I mean, you can tell what it is. You can tell what it's supposed to be. But it's not really solid. You can see various areas where it was not shaded in well. But that is my mistake because I trusted the artist that she would be able to do a good job for it. This piece of work. This isn't so much, I guess. I still call this art, but it's not as detailed as like you would think for an art piece. But I was trusting that the artist would be able to make a black cross, and obviously they failed, and it's not looking too nice right now. I'm gonna have to get it touched up and fixed. But that's besides the point. I'm using this as an example of why do you put faith into trust into someone that you don't fully know what they're capable of or believe in what their work is, because I wasn't necessarily too convinced. I had a few warning flags going in there, but I obviously was just like, it'll work out for the best. It's not going to be as terrible as, say, it turned out to be. So that's why when I went to do this, there's nothing to show. What? What do you mean? This one here, you can see the clear difference in the art, the scale, and the care just from looking at it. Now this one is freshly healed, so it's also a little bit brighter than it actually is right now, but it's the best picture I have of it. But that's besides the point. You can see the care, the attention to detail, the art, and the knowledge put into this piece on my arm. From the smoke wisp, or I guess it's a little stylized. It could be smoke or flame. It doesn't really matter. I think it looks cool either way. To the candle melting, to the candle holder, right here, and then having the little sparkly bits floating around. All that. Who's in my room? But my point in that is that piece I was just showing you, chat. I spent months talking to the artist that did it before actually doing it. The cross that I just had done, or that I had done before, I talked to her the day I got it. I didn't actually look into the work. I didn't spend time with the person. So that's why I have two important things I want to say from this art and from my thoughts. Faith in a person putting a permanent stick or putting a permanent mark on your body is much the same in how we should view our faith in religion, in God, in any sort of world system, where we have to have faith that it is the correct answer. It's the right choice to make. And obviously I've made some mistakes in my tattoos, and that's where we all will make mistakes in our lives and in our worldviews. One has got to be the answer. It's just a question of which one it is. And for me, I have faith and I have trust and I have the evidence that I've gathered in myself that God is the correct answer, that Jesus Christ is the correct answer. That may not be the way you feel, and that's something that you have to come down and choose. But in that, having that faith to choose, to trust someone greater than yourself, that is taking your flesh into their hands and molding it. That's the part that I really want to hone in on. That we all have, in a sense, people have bad tattoos because they trusted that person to do it. And maybe they like the bad tattoo. Maybe they like it. Maybe it was a mistake. But in that, we can have all different types of answers to questions. But I just ask that when you have questions, that you seek after the answers, and you don't just go with the first tattoo artist on the block that you see that's cheap, like I did for my cross. Put in the research, you put in the hours. Like a tattoo is permanent and will fully stay on your body. Why would you not do the same for your life when you choose your world view, your perspective in how life is? Why would you not put why would you not put time into it? Or maybe you have, and I just pray that you find God in that. But I just say for people that haven't, they put their faith in something greater than themselves. That they search for answers that might be daunting to them. And that they seek out a pastor, a rabbi, in a sense, a mentor. So depending on what happens, I gotta trust him because I have faith that he is the correct choice, and that he will be the correct choice for all time, and that he will further for. But just the idea that we can find connections to faith in tattoo. When you get a tattoo, you do research, you find your piece, you then find the artist to do that piece, or maybe you find the artist first, then you find the piece you want to do, depending on how you do it. But there's the idea that you still have to put your faith in the artist, that their vision is going to come through, and it may be your vision, and that is sometimes the problem. Sometimes what in life, your vision is not the correct vision. And that's where you need to come to God. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I think tattoos are cool. I thought this is an interesting point I found from it. See ya.